Matthias, thanks for coming along. We've worked together on a project in the context of a partnership that we have with La Poste and Micromania, for whom your marketing manager took part and gave our students a brief to work on how to promote the second-hand market for video games. An interesting project. We came out with interesting things. For you, as marketing manager at Micromania, why were you tempted by this experience?
Well, it's tempting for us because it allows us to have another perspective on the business. Mm-hmm. And I've been a marketing director for 8 years at Micromania, and after 8 years, you kind of don't see certain things that the way other people could see it. And when you talk to students, they have a fresh pair of eyes, they have ideas, and it's a great feedback. And as a marketer, it's always important to get feedback from people who are also in your target audience. Mm-hmm. So being able to talk and get their feedback, their ideas, is very enriching for concretely for Micromania in the real business.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I mean, you're in video games, gaming consoles, and so on. So it's true that some of our students might be your target market. So that works for you, doesn't it?
If you look at the percentage, yes, a good percentage of the students actually play games, not necessarily on the console, but also on mobile. So, I think it's 75% of the French population plays games to some extent. So I know that usually this topic is interesting for them.
I know the students very much enjoyed the project. What about you? What did you get out of it?
Well, as I was saying, I really liked the fact that you have some ideas and you have a different take, on the business. Mm. So some theories that we've been using in the professional world, the student had, these ideas. I'm thinking of, one group was talking about, making what we call the UGC, user-generated content. Mm-hmm. It's something that is quite, trendy, and it's being used by a lot of companies. I'm not sure that they've been exposed to that, at Schema, but they naturally came up with this idea, mm-hmm. which shows that, they are completely, on the current trend, and that by listening to these people, we might actually be more, relevant for our customers.
And did you actually go away with any ideas that you picked up and thought, that wouldn't be a bad idea?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially, in terms of creatives, some people had some interesting ideas, and I did talk to actually the manager for the youth business, mm-hmm. and he was very, I gave him, the suggestion, and he was very interested in looking at them.
Okay, and would you do it again if the opportunity
definitely. Anytime we can pick the student's brain, I'll be more than happy to do that again.
Well, I know they get an awful lot out of it, and it's an essential part of how we approach learning. Confrontation between
the real world
and our studies. Okay, well, thanks very much for coming along today, and thanks very much for taking part.
Yep, thank you, Peter.